I'm Braden Fleece with Fleece Performance. We've been in the diesel performance aftermarket for about 10 years now. We started in a garage, really, in rural Indiana, west central Indiana, and my brother and I. And we turned what was a hobby and kind of two farm kids tinkering into a profession, and we are currently at about 25 employees.
I basically get to take all my thoughts and create them with with the machining tools that we have. We take a Cummins or a Duramax block, and we machine the block to support the horsepower that we're trying to make.
We started out with a turbocharger on the 2004 Chevy Duramaxes, and so that's kind of really where it all started, with the turbochargers. And once we had developed that one platform, the next model year came out and we improved upon that. We got into the injection pump market, and any hole in the market where we think that we can either do it better or there's nobody currently doing it, we'll dive in with head first and go after it. Our first machine, we bought a TL1 in 2008. It was such a big purchase for us that we actually framed the purchase order. We've come a long way in manufacturing, but it all started with that little TL1, and at this point, 10 years later, behind me is the highest feature turning center that Haas offers. We have all the tools that we need here to prototype those, and then it's turned into, well, okay, the machine's busy prototyping, let's pick up another VMC to run production, and now we have 4 verticals. Put in a pretty significant investment with a Haas VF6 50 taper machine, and we've made fixturing to accept a Cummins 6.7 liter engine block in the 4th axis. And the original method was to set the block up and square it in a boring machine. That whole sleeving process used to take us a whole week for one block. We went from 40 hours to 4 hours. We could get 2 blocks done in a day, where it used to take 40 hours to do one. So this 6.4 motor selling really well. We just set a record last weekend with a 530 in the 8th mile ET on a 4,500 pound truck. It's Ryan Milliken's truck, and we built that truck here, did the chassis work, the fuel system and turbos are ours, and we're building a lot of recognition with that truck, and then people are wanting that product. Well, it's kind of a want market, so we want to be able to deliver those parts on time when people want them. So with our partnership with HFO Midwest and Autodesk Inventor and HSM Works, it's allowed us to really refocus on what we do best, and that's making horsepower.